3, action. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Niggas out here. They say we going through it. We really, really going through it. Hip hop shit. It's that real classic hip hop shit, nigga.
Hip hop.
It's that real classic hip hop shit.
92.
What it do? I'm in my crib, recording this shit. Yeah, I'm in my crib, smoking and drinking and recording this shit. I see shit up on the news, I don't really watch the news, cause that shit is all bad these days. Damn. Classic hip hop shit, yeah. Classic hip hop ways, yeah. I was raised by OGs, that was raised by OGs, that was raised by OGs. And all they really taught me was one thing,
And that was to get the cheese. Classic hip hop shit.
Yeah. Oh, classic. That's that
92. What it do? I'm in the crib.
It's that classic hip hop shit. Yeah. It's that, yeah.
Come on, man. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Jawhdin podcast episode motherfucking 13. Hold on. I be forgetting these things and I want to make sure it's right when I say it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's motherfucking episode 34 of the Big Jawhdin podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in. Shit. Let's start off by, man, let's just get to the shits. All right. Big Jawhdin podcast episode 34. We're getting right to the shits today. There has been a man, African-American man named Jacob Blake, who got shot 7 times in front of his children. And first, I'm going to shout out to him, like, honestly. I'm definitely going to shout that man out. A, for surviving. B, going through that traumatic experience. Shit. I mean, it's just one of those things to where when you just, oh my God. You hear about people getting shot by the police, but when you say this man got shot 7 times in the back and oh man, got shot 7 times in front of his kids, like, that's just crazy to me. 3 kids, man, and you get shot in front of them. Oh my God, man. And another thing is the man is handcuffed to his bed, while, like, after surgery. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. You can't be doing that. But it's just, man, you just think about that. Like, this is what's happening right now. You know what I mean? Like, you'll never know how hard you'll go until it happens to you. And one of those things that I think about is, like, let's say, like, and what it really is like, if that's you got to think of it like that's your brother or your cousin or somebody close to you. You know what I mean? If it was somebody close to you, near and dear to you, what would you do? And I be thinking to myself, like, well, what are we supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, how do we respond? And at this point, it's to a point to where it's like, okay, nothing's happening. Like, I don't know, man. Because I don't want to insinuate anything. But I'm saying, man, yeah, hey, it's about to get that time, big fella. It's about to get that time. But that's all I'm saying. But this can't keep happening, man. This cannot keep happening, like, at all. It cannot keep happening. Man, I don't even know, like, because if I say something, it's gonna be like, oh, well, you like this, you know what I mean? And I don't want, but it's like the anger that you would have to feel if that happened is ridiculous. The anger, like, you would just feel, man, that man goes to work probably every day. You know what I mean? Got friends, family, had a tomorrow, and his tomorrow was put on, hold for a minute because he has to now regain strength from that. And that's just crazy to me. All these people. Breonna Taylor, cops still have not been. It was like, it's been like 165 days, bro. I was like, damn. So now it's probably like 175, I guess. Somewhere around there. But that's just crazy to me, is how, like, that's really a thing that, like, is coming to light. And how I look at things, it's like, so much stuff happens in a day. Like, you got pedophilia. We're battling so many demons at once. And I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I to be honest, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna sit here and be honest with you. I don't know. The only thing I can say is, if you really care about it, when it happens to you, are you willing to put your life on the line? That's the best thing I could say. And if it happens to me, I would put my life on the line. In hopes, of humanity. I would still vote for humanity no matter what. That's just me, though. I still have a little bit of hope for humanity. I really do, man. Like, I really got hope for humanity still. And that's my main issue, probably, of how I move and everything like that. Because I'm like, man, depending on what you do, I'm willing to be like, all right, that ain't that bad, because everybody got their perspective. But I'm willing to fuck with you. But pause. But it's like, man, this cannot be a thing to where I keep coming up here and saying, hey, somebody died, and you know what I mean? It's like, my podcast started November 4th of last year. At first, it was the whole thing of coronavirus. Now it's, which still going on. Coronavirus is still going on. So now it's like a thing of cops is killing people. People are raping people. It's stealing people off the road. You know what I mean? There's so much right now. And man, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like, of course, I can only assume that the worst is happening out there. To be honest with you, I can only assume. But I'm so grateful that I'm not in that situation. And that I can actually look and be like, okay, if I'm ever in a position, I will help that situation. Like, it's not going to be a thing of to where you don't know where your money going to. You don't know, like, you donate, you don't know where you're even donating to. You're donating to a name in what they tell you up front. But you don't really know where that check goes. See, and that's my problem with donating. Like, come on, bro. See the people outside in front of Walmart and all that? Come on, man. Come on. Really? We gonna do this? I ain't got no money on me, man. Yeah, it's all debit. It's a debit world. You laugh. It's a debit world out here. Had a fucking homeless man ask me for money too while I was on the way to Walmart. So then what? And it's winter. That's when they be out, right? But still, man, it's like, man, come on, y'all. But prayers to that man. Shout out to that man. I honestly just can't. It pisses me off, but it's like, ain't nothing I can do myself. It's more of a unity. Like what Rick James say? Unity. I wish I could play Rick James at the beginning. Man, Rick James people, if y'all want to give me the license to just play y'all shit, give me like 5 songs. That's all I want. Give me like 5 Rick James songs that I can play. That's it. I'll make them bitches hit every year. But anyway, fucking, man, I can't even. I don't even want to keep going in on it. That's just my take on it. Fuck it. I'm done with that. My prayers is out to my mans. Jacob Blake, I really wish you recover fully. And I hope everything works out, man. That's the best I could do. You know what I mean? I don't know what else I could do. If there is something I could do myself, please let me know. Other than that, that's just what I know I could do. And to other people out there that went through the same situation, let a nigga know what a nigga can do. We're a community. If you're going through things, it don't even matter. It doesn't have to be like that. Just let a nigga know. Let's find out a way we can solve it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm here for. Bitch on a podcast. You know what I mean? Whatever you're trying to do, let a nigga know. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out together. Just like I'm figuring out this. You know what I'm saying, man? Bitch on a podcast, episode motherfucking 34. You already know the vibes. All right, man. Oh, man. I was gonna ask, man. And it's just a question to ask before I get into the shits with the hip hop. But if you were to see somebody get shot by the police, what would you do? Would you record it? Or would you watch? Or would you go down to? That's a tough question right there. If you was there, would you have helped that man? That's all I'm saying. That's the question I would ask. That's just, oh man. I'm sorry. I blanked out because I just be thinking of it. But anyway, man, we're going to stop for that. Beat John the Podcast episode, motherfucking 34. It sucks to move on. It sucks to even, think like I got to come back in here and report that. Like, just say that out loud. It's one thing to think about it in your head, but it's another thing to say it out loud. And that's where I think the communication lacks. We need to say things out loud in person rather than text and talk online. I think in person is when you're going to get the best reaction. But other than that, man, yeah. Beat Y'all the Podcast, episode 34. You know, random clap. Yeah, episode 34. Random clap. But Big Sean came back. He's dropping. All these albums are dropping tonight. Actually, by the time you see this, you will hear these albums. They're saying Drake is dropping an album. Might as well tell you that now, too. But I honestly think Big Sean might do more than Drake. That's my opinion. If Drake drops tonight with Big Sean, I think Big Sean album is probably going to hit better. Especially if Drake come in with a certified lover boy type vibe. I'm just saying. This nigga Big Sean dropped a fucking song with hella shit in it. This nigga Big Sean dropped a song with literally an album worth of content in just a verse. Like, in just a couple verses. Like, that's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me, man. I honestly think that is crazy. That this nigga, I've been waiting. I'm glad if he wouldn't have came out this year though, people would have been like, hey, nigga, you need to come on. Or it's not, hey, you got this year. He probably would have survived next year to put out his album, but this year. But they're saying Friday, which is tomorrow, Friday. Friday is the last day that you can submit an album for the 2021 Grammys. So if you want a Grammy, these people have to put out an album by tonight. Corday, which I will not say the YBN, but I shouldn't have said the YBN anyways in a sentence. But Corday dropped a song with fucking what is his name? What is his name? Roddy Ricch. Corday dropped a song with Roddy Ricch. Yes, sir. Shout out to Roddy Ricch. Shout out to Corday. Shout out to Big Sean. Shout out to Drake. It's about to be happening. All of these motherfucking niggas is about to be dropping. If they dropping, you know what I mean? They're going to be doing that this year. You know what I'm saying? This is the time now to be dropping. And you know what I love about that? Because my shit is going to drop after. Yes, sir. Ooh. The winner's mine. But that's just the Kansas City. But anyway, motherfucking all these people are dropping, and I love it. I cannot wait to let y'all know. I think Corday's song is hard with Roddy Ricch as fuck. Hard as fuck. I think that Big Sean with Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. Yes, sir. Is hard as fuck. We're about to get a lot of music, y'all. But the question will be, is it rotational? And when I say rotational, I mean, can you play it every day? Or like, you know what I mean? Big Sean needs to put that Detroit mixtape on Apple Music. Because that motherfucker's hard. That motherfucker is hard as shit, bro. Dead ass. You say dead ass. If I was from New York, it'd be the dead ass. All my New York niggas say dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Queens, Harlem, dead ass. Long Island, dead ass. You know what I mean? I don't know what they say in Cali. But still, it's just that, man. Like, all this music, y'all, this is about to happen. I don't know. All I can do, I'm telling y'all, like, I wish I could play the video and all of that. And I think I actually can, but I don't know yet. We'll see. I might actually do that and then see what happens if I do. But we got, man, that's just fucking wild to me. Big Sean, Drake named his album fucking Certified Lover Boy. That shit is the most light-skinned shit ever. I wonder if Chris Brown gonna drop. Or if he gonna hold off this year. What happened to Miguel, man? Miguel, if you out there, man, please come back. Come back with some fire. Come back with some tell me that pussy is mine. You know, that singing and shit, man. Singing and shit. My nigga Miguel used to, boy, they need to do that Miguel versus Chris Brown. I think 20 songs Miguel could get in there. But, fucking, I just still want to know, like, who's going to be on Big Sean. Man, I cannot wait. Because by the time I'm done with this, I'm going to be listening to the motherfucking albums. Man, I cannot wait. We going to get surprises, and it sucks that I got to do this podcast right before. But it's fine. We'll do it on the next podcast. It's fine. 35 seems perfect to do all of this. Oh, it's gonna be so perfect. Oh my god. But anyway, man, Big Jawhdin Podcast episode motherfucking 34. It's all fine. It's all fine, guys. We're fine. I'm gonna lead you to the promised land here with the content. Don't worry. It's fine. We got he said we got the basketball teams protesting. I do not watch sports, y'all, but honestly, my personal opinion, I always say, is these niggas get paid too much to be sitting there and, like, if anybody's gonna do it, here's what I'm saying, man. Hear me out. Part of getting that much money is being a role model. That's all I'm saying. Because people have invested in you to get to that statue, right? And that's with anybody who has a bunch of money. I don't care who you are. So, with that being said, y'all, I feel like the people at the top need to be, that we look up to, like LeBron James, like, to some point, I honestly feel like rappers should do it. I honestly feel like rappers should do it too. That's where the Nipsey Hussle came in. That's where you know what I mean? That's where all of these fallen rappers came in. Mac Miller, Mac Miller is my first concert I ever went to with MGK and fucking Lil B. MGK climbed up on the thing and showed his ass. Lil B came out in some see-through, like, velvet. This is a long time ago, y'all. This is like when I was 22, probably. I don't know. It was a long time ago. But it just, man, Mac Miller, bro, like, bro, come on, bro. Y'all not about to do this. Oh, I'm not about to do this. Mac Miller is hard. Fucking trying to think who else. Pop Smoke is hard. I'm not gonna cap. Pop Smoke was, hey, New York. There you go. Y'all need to just ride that wave because that shit don't stop hitting. 5E don't stop hitting. Like it just hits. It's a sound. It's a wave. You know what I mean? It's a sound. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to like think of all these people like right now that I just be like, damn. Rich the Kid is hard. I feel like Rich the Kid is underrated. Like Trippie Redd be having his moments. Definitely Trippie Redd is hard. XXX is hard. I mean, I'm just thinking of like all these people, because I already said like the top people are like Wayne and Travis Scott and all that. I'm just thinking of like new people that I listen to. Roddy Ricch, of course. I listen to The Baby. The Baby got some shit. Fucking, who else? Who else do I just be listening to? This new. Rich the Kid got some shit, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Rich the Kid definitely got some shit. NBA Youngboy definitely got some shit. NLE Chopper got some shit. But I don't really listen to him that much. I'm gonna be dead honest. But I say like their music is hard. When I say hard, I literally mean hard. Like it's stone, brick, pop pop. But let me think. No, I don't know. I can't think. That's all I can think of off the top of my head, to be honest with you, man. Cause I still listen to Kanye. I still listen to Wayne. I still listen to. You know what I mean? I still listen to those people, and it's kind of hard. Like to me, to be honest with you, man, it's kind of hard for me to get into new music, unless it's like, hey, like back in the day, it was way easier for me to get into new music. But like I don't know. Since I make music now and I know how it's produced and I know how people are saying what they're saying and I know if they're plugging in, plugging out, and I know if they're doing one take jakes and I know if they're, you know what I'm saying? I guess from an artist perspective, in my ear it sounds different, so I would like to keep my ears fresh with like shit that I would like to compete with. I'm only listening to like really things that I'd be like, okay, that shit is hard. And it's not compete with, it's just like inspiration. Inspiration. Like when I go out, Uzi Vert, that's what I'm saying. Like Uzi Vert, Playboy Cardi, those are people definitely like the top tier. You know what I'm saying, man? Tippy top of the new, man. Uzi Vert, Young Thug. I mean, we can go into that, but that's just different. That's different. Like that's different. I don't even know if that's new. That's like right before, dude. Yes, Young Thug, Gunna, 21 Savage. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, come on. Like now, it's like it's so many people. It's like it's so hard to now say what are we doing right now? Like, is it a generational thing or is it a because generational you can come in at the end of the generation. It's kind of like born in 1992. You're coming in at the end of the 80s. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Sorry. Because people that was in the 80s and that was doing that stuff, they most likely had a kid that was born in the 90s. No. Yeah. Because people that was born in the 70s, they would have been something in the 80s, and then boom, had a kid. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, man, it's I'm just free balling out here. I'm just throwing shots right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the gym right now and I'm throwing shots for y'all. These are content shots. Content shots. You heard the boy. Yes, sir. But other than that, man, you got the basketball team protesting, like I said, man. The team in WNBA, I don't watch WNBA, so but I still gotta let them know, man. That's if I see it across my eyes, hey, I gotta let you guys know that is amazing. Yeah, I don't know, and my whole thing is like I never got. I'm sorry if this comes off rude of anything, but I never got the fact that like if I died, like Jesus Christ died on the cross, and I'm deeply apologetic for that, and I deeply feel sorry for that. And I don't know the story into that, but he died on the cross. Well, I do know the story because I watched Passion of Christ, but I know movies are just movies, so I never read the Bible. So, but he died on the cross. We can all agree there. I would not wear something. Put it like this: if I died, if somebody hit me in the head with a baseball bat, or let's say somebody shot me with an AK-47, I wouldn't get a chain or a tattoo with me on an AK-47, or just with an AK-47. If that just makes sense to anybody, I'm sorry. And that's just I'm not gonna go deep into it, but I'm just saying I would not. Like if I die with a baseball bat, don't get a baseball bat, nigga, to celebrate the bat that killed me. That don't make sense. That shit just don't make sense. And I just think about it. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. Like I would love for somebody to make it make sense for me. And I'm just being an optimistic. That just don't make sense to me. Like you would that's the disrespect. I would think it's disrespectful. The disrespect for you to have. Oh no, bro. You are not about to disrespect me like that. No, bro. No, you're not. You're not. Oh my God. That's disrespectful, bro. If anything, put my Big Jawhdin podcast up here. You know what I'm saying? On my funeral. You know what I'm saying, man? Tap that. tap one of my cover arts for my songs. You know what I'm saying? That you like the most. Do that. Do something I did good. You know what I'm saying, man? Goddamn. Fucking storage with your shit. But all I'm saying, man, is I don't see that. I'm sorry. We're going to move on. We're going to be a definitely short episode. But still, man. Young Dolph. Oh, we got it. Hold on. Let me talk about Young Dolph real quick. Young Dolph, I want to congratulate Young Dolph. I got to congratulate Young Dolph. Young Dolph did the biggest, I think he's going to have the biggest finesse of 2020. And it's not finesse. It's still like, hey, you got in a raffle. $10 to get a Lambo. Oh, nigga not going to tell me that. It's like, hey, if I lose, I lose. You'll pay money for the lottery, but you won't do that? My nigga Young Dolph. Hey, man, this dude is smart as hell. He's very underrated. Young Dolph needs his flowers. And Young Dolph, I'm giving you your flowers today right here on the Big Jawhdin Podcast. I wish you pull up, man. Pull up to the Big Jawhdin Podcast. And not even pull up on a motherfucking Zoom, on a motherfucking video chat. And let these niggas know, man, just come up here and talk your shit, big fella. Oh, man, quit playing with me. You know, I'm about to tap into these rappers, man. I am now a media personality / rapper. And that is hard. Quit playing with me, man. But other than that, Young Dolph, man, after everything's said and done, I'm reaching out. I have to reach out. I have to reach out, man. I gotta reach out to try. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You heard? Slick. But other than that, man, yeah, this is Big Jawhdin Podcast. I mean, that is really it that I got for y'all. The Big Sean, Detroit 2. I'm definitely can't wait to let y'all know how I feel. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably going to think it's dope because if he's saying Detroit 2, I'm going to be, let me tell y'all one thing. If the shit is trash, I'm going to tell y'all it's trash. I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know these niggas. But anyway, I guarantee it'll be hard though. I was going to talk about fighting the good fight of child support after we get everything over with the injustice things. I'll just talk about it real quick. And we'll save it for another podcast because right now is not the best time to talk about it. But I'm going to say it right now as a foreshadowing. We're gonna get rid of the pedophiles. We're going to get rid of the social injustice. We're going to get rid of all these things, people. I want y'all to have faith in humanity. And I want you to love thy neighbor. And when I say love thy neighbor, I mean, if there's somebody around you, you should probably know what the fuck they own. Know if they're on a sexual predator list and things like that. That's all I'm saying. When I was born, not when I was born. I don't remember. But when I was growing up, I knew my neighbor. And I love thy neighbor. That's all I'm saying. Now, That's all I can say. Love thy neighbor, man. Love thy neighbor. And we need to get back to that. Like, I get we got online and everything. Like, I am known for being childish. I'm very childish as fuck. I would say myself personally. I know my demons. And I know, we actually get along. I would love to have a childish demon. Cool. Man, we childish as fuck. Let's get it. You say, let's get it. Okay. Look, there he is. Okay. He'll pop up. There he is. But no, oh, man. Pick your demons. Pick your demons. That's all I'm saying, man. Don't put yourself in a situation that you know damn well you shouldn't be in. Love yourself. Love thy neighbor after you love yourself, because you got to love yourself first. Do not, oh, God, we'll get into that later, too. Loving yourself before you get in a relationship. Oh, my God. I'll get into that story another time on the next week episode of Big Jawhdin Podcast. I got to start bringing back my commercial. But other than that, man, thank you guys very much for tuning in to the Big Jawhdin Podcast. I love you all. I appreciate you all for tuning in to the Big Jawhdin podcast. And yes, episode 34. I cannot wait for the next week episode because all these people got to drop before 2021 Grammys. So we're going to see what the Grammys do. Let's see how the Grammys fuck up this year. Other than that, man, yeah, like I said, child support, don't forget, I'm coming after your ass. Love thy neighbor. Shout out to Jacob Blake. Shout out to Breonna Taylor. Arrested cops that arrested or shot or killed Breonna Taylor. I'm sorry. And man, I can't roll by like that. I can't say it that quick. Shout out to Karma. I'm gonna say that. Shout out to Karma, man. Shout out to Karma. Karma, please get out there and do your due diligence. Come on, Karma. Come on out there. Get out there. Y'all got Karma working extra heavy. But it's going to happen. Just remain faith in humanity, man. I don't know if I ever said this, but please, guys, we got to start. If you know, like, people that you're close to, I am willing to accept everybody. When I see you on some fuck shit, I gotta let you know. That's just the type of person I am. That's just the type of person I'm like, yeah, bro. I will never do nothing wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Intentionally. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a difficult conversation to have at the end of the podcast, but I just want y'all to please be the best human that you can be. Please try to do something to help somebody if they need help. Let somebody know that you're there to help them if they need help. I don't know, that's the best I could give you. And yeah, and I get it. Before you help others, you got to help yourself. You have to help yourself. Before you help others, you have to help yourself. Before you love others, you have to love yourself. Big Jawhdin podcast, episode 34. Love you all. And let's be. I'm okay. Brush my shoulders off. Lick my eyebrows. And I sign out.